There. Now I think I'm live. I think. It says I'm live. Okay, folks, I'll give it just a couple minutes to see if anybody wants to come in and check out the chat. Hello. Welcome. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome in. I was a couple minutes late getting this started, but I gotta chill the sound on that. Hello. That's showing 0. Hello, Small Water Charters. Thanks for popping in. How are you? How are you doing today? I've got some random outdoor facts that I just happened to randomly look up, stuff that was mildly interesting to me. I will get to some of that, and I don't know if we'll get some more people rolling in here and get a pretty good group. We might try to have some fun with this. I might put out the actual fact and then see if you guys can guess it. For example, if you noticed on the thumbnail, there was a number 2,650. So we'll see if anybody knows what that might represent. Had a pretty good day. Were you guys out fishing today, small water? What, did you go to Donkey Land? Truck's in the shop and the wife's car blew a tire. Well, that sounds like we weren't at Donkey Land today. Welcome in, the Beast. Good to have you. I don't think I have any musky facts today, but I'm gonna do a stream either next week or the week after. I was building my schedule today, and it's gonna focus on world record fish. And the muskie world record, there's some controversy there. So we'll see if we can get some muskie guys in here that can debate or get into that. Today's random facts and interesting factoids is going to involve all different kinds of things, from hiking to boating to animals and money and history. So, Mama Bear Prepping, hello, welcome in. 50 Trapper, welcome in. Good to have you. Yeah, we're gonna get to my interesting factoids centered around different outdoors things. Discover Sustainable, good to have you. Thanks for joining me. Just a couple of quick boring things while I'm letting a few more people try to trickle in. I'm going to update my schedule starting this week to 2 times a week. I'm going to make this Wednesday night at 8 o'clock live, a weekly thing. I mentioned that last week, but I wasn't 100% sure on it, and I'm 100% sure on it now. Every Wednesday night at 8, I'm going to go live. I don't know if it's going to be an hour. I don't know if it'll be 30 minutes. We'll just see how it goes. We'll just wing it. And then on Fridays, I'm going to release a video for the week. I don't know if I'll bump the schedule up from that once we get into the peak season. I probably won't. I might just kind I might just kind of hang on to a fishing video here and there, and use those for later in the end of summer, early fall, which last year I really struggled on, and help that carry me into fall hunting season. Hello, Tom Celtic and Everything Outdoors. Welcome in. Good to have you. And Bar Run Forge, howdy, howdy, howdy. Great to have you here. Thanks for joining me. So that's kind of the boring schedule stuff. I'll have every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, I'll do a live, and then on Fridays I'll release a video. Most of those are going to be fishing videos from this point going forward. I might splice in a product review. I might splice in a hiking or something. We'll just have to see how that goes. We'll have to see how that goes. So I do have a few people that have trickled in here. We'll get to some of the interesting outdoors fact stuff. Do any of the few people that are in here in the chat know what 2,650 might represent? That was a question mark on the thumbnail. Any guesses? Anyone? Bueller, going once, going twice. 2,650. And I don't know if the thumbnail had miles on it. We're talking about 2,650 miles. What do you think? What do you guys think that might represent? No guesses. All right, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag on the first outdoors factoid. 2,000. No. 5-0 Trapper. Lord, no. I don't know if I've caught that many fish in my lifetime. That'd be a lot of fish, boy howdy. I think small water charters caught that many fish last week, but they're in the land of big bass and plentiful bass down there in Florida. Ooh, boy. Watch hours. No. I'm not quite to that point, but I'm creeping on it, Tom. I'm creeping on it. That's a great guess. Waterways I have fished. No, 2,650 miles is the world's longest hiking trail. It is the Pacific Crest Trail out in California. That is officially listed as the world's longest hiking trail. It is the Pacific Crest Trail. So there you go. Now you know. Next up, let's see. The next up, 31,700 square miles. Good guess, 5-0 Trapper. You're pretty quick. You're pretty quick. Oh, did he guess that and I didn't see it? I'll scroll up. He did. He said PCT. I thought he was saying percentage. Now I wonder if he Googled it or if he actually knew that. But yeah, he did. I just didn't recognize it as an acronym. Way to go, Bar Forge. You guessed it. It's the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm just a little slow on the uptake for the acronym. So let's get to the next one. The interesting factoid for outdoors related stuff. There is something out there that is 31,700 square miles. What do we think that is? No, it is not Okeechobee. I don't think it's quite that big. It's pretty big, and you might be on the right track. Okeechobee is a lake. You might be on the right track. What is 31,700 square miles? Good stuff, Bar Run. Good stuff. You know you're hiking. I like that. 2 thumbs up. We got 9 in the house, folks. Off the Hook Outdoors. Welcome, welcome. It's not Lake Erie, but you're Off the Hook Outdoors. That's a great guess. You're getting into more of the neighborhood, the correct zone, if the correct region. No, it's not the Gulf, and it's not the Everglades. Yes, the Beast. The Beast nailed it. That is Lake Superior, and it is the largest freshwater lake in the world. Good stuff, the Beast. All right, all right, all right. Should we get into the next one? Just making sure I didn't miss anybody here. Okay. My third factoid. This one might be a little bit more obscure. What is 263 and 5/8 inches? 263 and 5/8 inches. No, I don't believe there's a muskie in the world that would be 263 inches. Yes, Warner on the water. I am stoked for muskie fishing. I've been out one time and I had one lazy follow. The Reef Robber, welcome in. Hello, we're just doing some random outdoors related trivia, and you guys are doing pretty good. You're guessing pretty good on these. A Hobie kayak. That's a really interesting guess. 50 Trapper says his boat. The largest spurgeon, or did you mean sturgeon? R-Run Forge. No, 263 and 5/8 inches, at least in this particular situation scenario, does not represent sturgeon or spurgeon. Or 50 Trapper's boat. Okay, I'm going to give it another minute here, see if any other guesses come in for 263 and 5/8 inches. Mama Bear prepping. That's all right. Some of the stuff is obscure. There's a funny one coming up, but we'll see how good you guys' sense of humor is. I imagine small water charters might jump on it, but we'll see. 263 and 5/8 inches. The length of my boat. No, I don't know what it converts to inches, but it's 14 and a half feet. 263 and 5/8 inches, according to Boone and Crockett, is the world record moose. And that was the world's largest moose that was ever harvested. That was harvested up in the Yukon by a fella by the name of Heinz Naif, and he is from Dawson City, Yukon. 263 and 5/8 inches is the largest moose rack that was ever harvested by a hunter. So let's see. That was the third outdoors factoid. Nobody got that one right. I finally had one that stumped you guys. Okay. This one has a little bit of controversy to it, but we're just going to go with what sticks in Google right now. You guys aren't supposed to be Googling this stuff anyway, but that'd be cheating. 4,132 miles. And this one is not a hiking trail, I promise you. Your Yukon Cornelius shot that one. 50 Trapper. No, I think he gave up on moose. He's hunting the elusive. It's not a Yeti, is it? What is that critter? Bullwinkle Rocky the squirrel. I got him. What's the ice creature? The abominable snowman. I think that what do they call that though? I forget. There's a term for it other than abominable snowman, and I can't think of it. Can't think of it right off the top of my head. 4,132 miles. 4,132 miles is the world's largest. Anyone? Anyone? Somebody need to be careful. The world's largest polar bear. No. Abominable snowman. House. How far it is from, yeah, your house to mine. That's a pretty good guess there, small water chargers. It's probably pretty close. I'm sure it's thousands of miles anyway. No, off the hook outdoors. This is not a hiking one. I don't know what Bumble is. Oh, Bumble is the Yeti, or is the is it Sasquatch? No, that's Bigfoot. All I can think is the abominable snowman. But distance from south to north in Alaska. The reef robber. I like that guess. I like that guess. It might be a Yeti. We'll just go with Yeti. I think you guys are right. Maine to California. If I had to guess, Tom, I'd say that's more than 4,100 miles, but I don't know. I haven't mapped that out or traveled. I haven't traveled from Maine to California. The triptych would be like, 194 pages, right? After 5 outdoors, Cody, welcome in. Random trivia. I mean, who doesn't love that? It's outdoors related. You've only missed a few of them. Thanks for stopping in. I certainly appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to let number 4 out of the bag. 4,132 miles is the world's largest river. That is the Nile River in Africa. And it would take a really long time to kayak from the headwaters all the way down to wherever it probably dumps into the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know. Or does it dump into the Mediterranean Sea up there? I know it flows north. It might dump into the Mediterranean. I'm not sure. That's right. Bar run 4. Nailed it. All right. Oh, right. Gotcha. Okay. How we doing? Let's do number 5. 3,450 pounds. What is 3,450 pounds? £3,450. Largest Kodiak, Bar Run Forge. That is a really good guess. That is not correct. The Beast. I knew somebody had the sense of humor. Oh, I knew it was coming. That or somebody's wife or whatever, but We're looking for 3,450 pounds. I'll give you guys a hint. It is not my car or my mom. What do we got? We got 9 in the house. Smash that thumbs up, fellas and ladies. A blue humpback whale. How many pounds of bass you caught last year? Okay, that could be pretty accurate. I'm not sure. I I don't think I would have had access to that information though. So I wouldn't have been able to come on here and tell you exactly how many pounds of bass he caught last year. Man, that'd be a lot of 10-pounders though, come to think of it. Come to think of it. Or like a gazillion 5-pounders. I don't know. You guys do have a lot of nice bass down there. For sure, for sure. 3,450 pounds. Do we have any legitimate guesses? Well, we've gotten a couple. We got the whale and we got the Kodiak. Largest pumpkin, says Tom Celtic. I missed that. That's a good guess. I didn't know that the St. Johns River runs south to north. That's cool. That's cool. The killer whale, no. You guys thinking about the ocean, and that's kind of a good way to be thinking. You're kind of on the right track. Smashed it. I like to hear that, Mama Bear Prepping, definitely. Bar Run Forge says great white. Okay, that's correct, but let's be specific. 3,450 pounds is the world's largest shark that was ever caught on a rod and reel. It was a great white shark. It was caught by Donnie Braddock. Does anybody know when, without Googling it? That was August 8th of 1986. August 8th of 1986. I would have been 13 years old. 13 years old. Well, no, 12, because I wouldn't have had my birthday that year yet. Not in August. Okay. Lee Evans, Catfish, Kentucky Outdoors. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Absolutely glad to have you. Yeah, holy smokes, File Trapper. I didn't think it was going to be a number that big. I saw a factoid that said something about 150-pound test line. That just blows my mind. It took him 2 hours. He hooked it at 4:30 and he landed it at 6:30. Yeah, that's just wild stuff. You guys were ever Johnny Carson fans. Glad to be here. Well, I'm glad to have you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wild stuff. All right. So that was the weight one. We had a little bit of fun with that. Okay, we ready for number 6? Yeah, I think about anybody would. And it's kind of weird to think about that. That was at a time when the internet didn't exist, cell phones didn't exist. He couldn't take a selfie of himself with it right away. You know, the shame of it, man. He had to wait until he drove his boat all the way back to his dock to show off his 3,400-pound shark that he got. Crazy. Okay, number 6. We are going to do, I'll throw this out there. What is 317.58 miles per hour? What does that represent? 317.58 miles per hour. And no, that would not be the speed at which my last date left the restaurant. No. That's no. 307. Oh, I'm such a dork. 317.58 miles per hour. What does a shark that big eat? Mostly what it wants, I think. Small water. Just about whatever it wants to eat. How bar run forge, how fast you ran from the scary chick in high school. Did you only have one? I mean, Peregrine Falcon dive speed, says the beast. That's a really good guess. I like that. But no, that's not what we're looking for here. Lee Evans Catfish Kentucky Outdoors says a fast car. It probably is a fast car. There's, I'm sure, a top fuel drag or funny car that would hit that speed, but that's not what we're looking for in this situation. The good old days. No, it's definitely not the fastest a car has ever gone, and it's not a land speed motorcycle record unless it was, and I didn't know that. That's not the factoid that I researched here for. Yeah, 50 trappers. It's about what I'd be trying to do if I had a grizzly chasing me for sure. Arrow speed? No. Well, yeah, that's a good guess too, Lee Evans, Catfish, Kentucky Outdoors. We're looking for the world's something. And if we're talking about speed, it's going to be the world's top speed for something, right? You guys are kind of on the right track. 317.58 miles per hour. I'm going to let this one out of the bag in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I like that running from the law. 317.58 miles per hour is the world's top water speed recorded by a jet-powered hydroplane, and that was piloted by a fellow by the name of Ken Warby. The world's top water speed recorded by a jet-powered hydroplane. Mama bear prepping. Yeah, I mean, speed is relative, but I mean, if you guys have, I mean, some of you guys like to fish and have been out on boats. Speed on water is different, man. It's different, right? I mean, if you're going 50 miles an hour down the highway in your car, you don't feel like you're flying. But if you're going 50 miles an hour down a lake, you feel like your hair's on fire. You're really cooking. So now imagine doing 317 miles per hour on water. We got Mama Bear prepping, drinking over there. That's really flying on water, though, boy. We got 12 in the house. Thanks so much, folks. That means a lot to me. I really, really, really appreciate you all being here, entertaining some random outdoors related factoids to share with you and to guess and try to make it interesting. Yeah, it would be wild. I can't even imagine. I don't think I'd want to go 100 miles per hour on water. That's flying. That's flying. That's crazy, crazy, crazy fast. Um, let's see. Let's get on down to number 7. Yeah, yeah, that's really, really fast. Cool. That's cool, Cody. I'm glad you're listening in. You, you know, some of this you'll be able to use in trivia at some point, right? Or it's just, you know, useless knowledge, dropping some knowledge, the 411. Okay, my outdoors related factoid number 7. What would be 189 feet tall? What is outdoors related that might be 189 feet tall? So airplanes have to go faster than 767 to break the sound barrier, right? Is that right, Bar Run Forge? Is that how that works? I'm not really a physics guy. I don't know. I'm just guessing at that. Yeah, 76 is cooking on water, boy. I tell you what. Redwood is a good guess. That's not what I'm going for here. Tom's going to remember all of these. Tom, Tom's going to remember every one of these. There's going to be a quiz in December. I'm going to take this down so that in December, so that you have to remember it. A ship mast? No. Well, I mean, it could be, but that's not what we're going for here. Tom. Small water charters is going to guess Niagara Falls. That's an interesting guess. You might be in the right neighborhood. 189 feet tall. Between small water charters and Bar Run Forge, they might be able to get this. Fishing trucker, welcome in. Glad to have you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. We're doing some outdoors related facts, trivia, if you will. I'm throwing out the answer, and they're trying to guess what it relates to. Judith and Dan Davis, welcome in. I am glad to have you. Yeah, good to hear that, Fishing Trucker. Really good to hear that. International Falls is a great guess. That's a great guess. You guys, you're kind of poking it. You're kind of poking at it. You're close. You're definitely in the neighborhood. I don't know if you'll get this. I was thinking that small water charters and Bar Run Forge could maybe come up with it, because Bar Run Forge mentioned earlier that he kayaked through Clifton Gorge, and then small water charters mentioned the Niagara Falls. 189 feet is Palouse Falls, and it is the tallest waterfall ever run in a kayak. And let me tell you, I would not want to drop 189 feet in a kayak over a waterfall. That is nuts. Fall of the Mississippi from the mouth to the tailwater. Yeah, pretty good guess, Hoover Dam. Palouse Falls is what is 189 feet, and it represents the tallest waterfall ever run in a kayak. The tallest waterfall ever run in a kayak. So somebody went down over that waterfall and down into the pool below. 189 feet. Yeah. No, I don't think that was the name. It was there when I looked it up. I didn't jot it down. I don't think that's the name. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. Welcome in, Il Canarim? Niram? Nyrim. I don't know. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. Yes, welcome in from hello from Central Illinois. Seeing you was live, thought I would sit in. Yeah, thanks for joining, man. I really, really appreciate that. I'm just sharing random outdoors related facts. Having a little fun with it, kind of doing it trivia style. I throw out the answer, and you guys try to see if you can guess what it correlates to. Mama Bear, thanks so much for coming in, Tasha. I really, really appreciate it. Have yourself a great night. Again, yeah, if you want to look that up, I didn't jot down the name. I probably should have, but I didn't. But I remember it said that the guy that did this, he has done 6 other waterfalls that were 100 feet or taller. I'm pretty sure that was a little factoid in that article. Yeah, I think it's fun too, Tom. Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough to voluntarily take a kayak down a waterfall that was 100 feet or taller. I can probably do one that's about 3 or 4 feet. You know, I don't know, it has to be safe, right? I'm not doing a roller dam or anything like that. I've been on a little bit of bumpy water. I did do a trip down at the New River once. We were not whitewater kayaking. We weren't seeking out the bumpy water. We were fishing, so we were mostly looking for the smooth runs. But you know, even those had some drops and some bumpy stuff. Probably got into some class 1 for sure, maybe class 2. I don't know. A little bit bumpy, fun stuff. But 100 feet waterfalls, not for me. Not for me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 50 Trapper, thanks for coming in. I sure appreciate it. Have yourself a great night. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Where are we at here? That was number 7. I got 3 more. Folks. Okay. Let's see. Number 8. $1.1 million. $1.1 million. What's the what's that that Mike Myers movie? Is it Goldfinger? Or is it Austin Powers? Where he says $1 million. Looking for $1.1 million. What would that correlate to as far as an outdoors factoid? $26. Wow. You've been on some bumpy stuff. 26 is a pretty big drop. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. That's a big drop. You definitely are an experienced kayaker. I'm a recreational kayaker. I'm not done a lot of that whitewater stuff. The price paid for a tuna. That's a pretty good guess, Lee Evans, Catfish, Kentucky Outdoors. That is not what we're looking for here, but that'd be an awful big tuna. $1.1 million. $1.1 million. The Alaska Purchase. I like that guess, Judith and Dan Davis. That's a good guess. Bass Pro Champion Prize. No, that's not what I'm going for here. I don't know. That was that. If you're talking about like the Bassmasters Classic, that might have been a prize a long time ago, and maybe the prize got much higher than that, and maybe now it's come down. I don't know, but that's not what I'm looking for here. It's not what I'm looking for here. $1.1 million. What could that relate to? Outdoors related type stuff. Yeah, small water charters. You'd probably have to get up to Virginia or West Virginia, get into some white water. Well, I don't know. Georgia might. Georgia might have some. And that don't the Appalachians run down through there into Georgia? That wouldn't be too far, right? The PGA Masters winner. No, we're not going for that. Not. I mean, I don't know what that pays. I think it'd be a little bit more than that. I have no idea. They give you a jacket. They give you a jacket. I think that's where the real prize is for the Masters. Is that spiffy jacket? And guys really like that. The fine for killing an endangered species. The Aussie River is really good whitewater in Georgia, Tennessee. Yeah, see, there you go. Small water, that wouldn't be too far for you. The Ducks Unlimited contributions. No, $1.1 million. I'm going to let this one out of the bag. It is the most expensive single gun ever sold at an auction. This was a gold inlaid Colt model 1849 pocket revolver. Now, when I looked this up, there was a couple of there was two other guns, if you will, that sold for more, but they were a pair of guns. This is the most expensive single gun ever sold at an auction. $1.1 million for a gold inlaid Colt model 1849 pocket revolver. That's an expensive gun. It is a really expensive gun. Wild Bill's gun. Okay. It may have been, I don't know. I just know it has gold inlaid. And there was a couple factoids that said that the Colt model 1849 pocket revolver was a really common gun, and it was really popular. But that gold inlaid, they don't know if any other models had that at all. So it went for $1.1 million at auction. I can't remember when that was. I want to say it was 20. Who knows? I don't want to say the wrong thing. Wouldn't want to say the wrong thing. This is great, guys. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Let's see. I got two more. We're going to do something substantial happened in 1984. It's the last time this ever happened. What happened for the last time in 1984? I don't know. Somebody could have fun with this one too. I don't know. It was the last time I had a really cool car. All right, Off the Hook Outdoors. I appreciate you stopping in. It was great. Mount St. Helens erupted. That might have happened, but that's not what I was looking for. Was it 84 or 86 when the space shuttle blew up? I don't know when the space shuttle blew up. Are you referring to the one with the teacher on it? I remember that. I remember where I was at. I was in the library at my grade school. Um, I want to say that was 86, but I don't know for sure. I would have been 12, I suppose. But no, I wasn't looking for that. The last time I put out an album with David Lee Roth. Probably. Probably. Or he could have said a good album. I don't know. Just later. Okay. Thanks, Lee Evans, Catfish Kentucky Outdoors. Appreciate you coming in. 1982 was St. Helens. Okay. Titled 1984. In 1984, something happened for the last time. This happened a lot. I don't know if it was every single year, but they tried to do it fairly annually. And in 1984, it died. Has not happened again since. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. (1984) was the last year for the World's Fair, and it was held in New Orleans that year. And it was apparently yep, it was in New Orleans in 1984. And it was a terrible event, and it bankrupted the organization that ran it, and they never had it again. There was talk of bringing it back in 1992 in Chicago, I believe, and that talk petered out really quickly. Imagine it's just it boils down to money, I suppose. People that are going to attempt something like that are going to look to get out of it what they put into it or more. And if that fails, then it's not gonna get it. Yeah, you were right there, Bar Run Forge. But you had the wrong city. But yeah, the last World's Fair in New Orleans, 1984. Everybody thought that when they graduated from high school. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. I got one more. This is my last one. The last interesting factoid of the evening that's outdoors related, or so to speak. And then I will do some channel shout outs. And I tried to seek out some that aren't part of the regular community. Some obscure ones, some smaller channels that you might not be aware of. But if you like outdoors content, if you like fishing stuff, these are going to be great. The last one, what is 41.4 million? That's a pretty big number. What represents 41.4 million? Oh, okay. 1982, it was in Knoxville. And then you try to get into Gatlinburg, and it was just a mess, overcrowding and stuff. Yeah. 41.4 million. Any guesses what that represents? 41.4 million. A ton of money, right? Definitely. That's a good guess, Judith and Dan. Number of gun owners? No, Tom, but that's a really interesting guess. 41.4 million. I don't know if that represents the acreage in Alaska, but It may or it may not, but I didn't look that up, so I can't confirm that. That's not what we're after here. 41.4 million. This is an interesting one. I found it really, really interesting. Outdoors related. We've talked about hiking and kayaking. We've talked about an expensive gun, a really big shark. COVID really paid out to non-living voters. That's fantastic. Alaska might be bigger. 41.4 million. This is not money. It is not dollars. Just in case you were thinking that way. This is 41.4 million. All right, all right, all right. Tick tock, tick tock. I'm going to count it down from 10. 41.4 million. It represents 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strands and a carbon rod. No, that's a great guess. And Raymond Williams said hunting licenses. He nearly got it. Welcome in, Raymond Williams. It is not actually hunting licenses, but it is fishing licenses sold in the United States in 2019. That was the grand total of fishing licenses sold in 2019. 41.4 million fishing licenses were sold in the United States for the year 2019. And a fun little factoid to go along with that, the number actually went down in 2020 to 34 or something, which surprised me because with the pandemic shutting everything down, I would have thought more people would have been going fishing because it's one of the few things you could do. LG Homestead, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Arizona Caribou Spine. That's fantastic. Yeah, 41.4 million fishing licenses were sold in 2019 in the United States of America. That is a lot of fishing licenses. That is a lot of fishing licenses. Yeah, definitely welcome in. I appreciate you stopping in, LG Homestead. I'm winding it down here. Got just a few more minutes. That's all the factoids that I had. We could do a quick summary, right? Go back through them. 2,650 miles is the world's longest hiking trail. That's Pacific Crest Trail. Kudos to Bar Run Forge. He knew that. The largest freshwater lake is Lake Superior at 31,700 square miles. Largest moose, according to Boone and Crockett, is 263 5/8 inches. The rack, that is. 4,132 miles, the world's largest river, the Nile in Africa. 3,450 pounds, the world's largest shark ever caught on rod and reel. 317.58 miles per hour, world's top speed on water. 189 feet is Palouse Falls, the tallest waterfall ever run in a kayak. Crazy. $1.1 million is the most expensive single gun ever sold at auction. It was the gold inlaid Colt Model 1849 pocket revolver. 1984, that's the last year for the World's Fair. That was in New Orleans. And then 41.4 million was the total number of fishing licenses sold in the United States in 2019. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lots of fun. And you guys made it fun by, participating and guessing and going along with my shenanigans. I really appreciate it. Channel shout outs. I know some of you guys have got Ridge Life. You probably got me from Ridge Life. Tim is an awesome guy, just a super guy. If for those that may not know, on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, he does a live stream that's all about support, especially for small channels. It's for those of you that are familiar with Boxy's Sunday Night Live, it's a lot like that, but he doesn't showcase just one channel. He does multiple channels. So if you get a chance, check out Ridge Life. Tim is just an awesome guy. I'm going to include these channels, their link in the description. Once I get this finalized, I'll go in and edit the description, and I'll put in the links for these channel shout outs. Channel number 2 is Fin Finder TV. Tom, he's a great dude. He's in Northeast Ohio. Raymond, I believe you're an Ohio guy. Check out Fin Finder TV if you don't have Tom. He's a great guy. He's got some really cool fishing videos. He does some musky videos too. So the Beast, I don't know if you're still hanging around, but if you don't have Tom, check out Fin Finder TV. Ohio Trapper. This is a cool young dude. He's in Central Ohio, and he's just getting started. So he's a really small channel. I think he's only at like 86 subscribers. But if you guys don't have Ohio Trapper, look him up, pick him up, show support, give a comment or two, do it the right way. Let's see. Channel number 4 is Girl Gone Fishing. Her name is Melissa. Super sweet gal, does a lot of fishing videos. She does kayak fishing videos. She fishes from her kayak in Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky mostly. But I think she even travels beyond that for tournaments and stuff. So she's got a great channel. If you don't have Girl Gone Fishing, look her up. And then the last one I got, and I didn't mean I think these are all Ohio except for Tim for Ridge Life. The last one, channel number 5, channel shout out, is Weird Beard Fishing. A young fellow by the name of Jesse Emmerich. He's also a Central Ohio fisherman. He's been doing it, I think, a little bit longer than me, and he's super consistent. Puts up 2 or 3 videos every week, and he's growing good. I think he's in the 800s. So he's knocking on the door. He's trying to get to that 1,000. Show some love to Weird Beard Fishing. He's got a fishing channel, but man, he gets excited. He gets really excited. I love his enthusiasm. So if you get a chance, check out Weird Beard Fishing. Check out Girl Gone Fishing. Check out Ohio Trapper. Check out Fin Finder TV, and check out Ridge Life. You guys are going to really appreciate it. I know you guys that are coming over from Ridge Life. You'll speak for Tim for me. I mean, he's just a super guy. Yeah, small water charters. I've been meaning to jump in on yours on Friday nights. I haven't made it, but I'll definitely get in there and banter with you guys. You seem to have some fun on that one for sure. Walleye and sawguy. Yeah, I need to get out for some sawguy. I've been poking around. I did muskies on Sunday, and I did a pond for some bass on Monday. But yeah, a bunch of worthless nuts. Hey, thanks, IL Nyrim. I appreciate it. Every once in a night at 8, I'm going to be here. I'm going to do this. I'll come up with some type of a topic or a theme. I may eventually get into bringing people up on panel, but all these buttons here are a little bit intimidating. I haven't figured out pushing buttons and inviting people and doing all these things. I'll probably butcher it, but thank you so much for coming in. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great night. As always, thanks for joining me. Have a great night.